Calling all camps, all camps, all camps. Shalom came from Japan. All praises, all praises. Yeah, I'm calling all camps, man. Y'all seen our brothers at WFI, the Watchmen, get attacked by them Palestinians in Chicago. I'm calling all camps to pull up this Saturday, man. This weekend, man. Round two, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? We need to stand by our brothers and pull up. We finna pull up, all right? And we want round two. We want the smoke with the Palestinians, with the Israelis, calling all camps. We finna pull up. We finna pull up for our brothers at Watchmen. We finna pull up for our brothers at Watchmen. And we going in, goddamn. We going in. I need about an hour and a half to flame them bastards. I need an hour and a half speaking time. I'm telling you that right now. We need all the brothers, all the camps to line up. I'm calling all camps. All camps. We need to be on that front line with our brothers at Watchmen for Israel. Shout out to Naquan. Shout out to Amos. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Azariah. Shout out to our brothers, man. We need to pull up in Chicago this weekend, Saturday. Round two, goddamn. Round two, we pulling up for our brothers, man. HOI gonna be in the building. Most High willing. We finna pull up. Round two. It's crunch time. It's fourth quarter. If you scared to shoot the ball, pass it to a clutch shooter. You dig what I'm saying? All boots on the ground. That's right. They violated. I'm watching all the videos. All of our brothers, whoever can make it, we pulling up this weekend. You know what I'm saying? This weekend. Chicago. That park, whatever that park is called. Somebody put it in the chat. Somebody put that park in the chat. We finna pull up HOI Chicago, HOI Georgia. We finna pull up. The pull-up boys is pulling up. And if you pull up to this, you are honorary pull-up boy. No matter what camp you are. Okay? We finna get it. That's the camps to line up. Calling all camps, all camps, all camps. Shalom came from Japan. All praises. All praises.
Alright. So lucky for the long intro. You know, that was kind of hard to watch. I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakudash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to those who elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakudash. Now these individuals here, you know, they're talking about the incident that took place there with the Palestinians and the WFI, I think it is, yeah, that, you know, they had a whole commotion, you know, fighting, brawling out, you know. On one end have the heathens and the next end have the Israelites. Alright, now we as the man of the Lord, you know, in GMS here, we don't follow those things, because first thing first, everyone has to understand and know that the men of the apostles of the great millstone, alright, they were out before any one of these other camps came along. Alright, and these camps that came along is a bunch of false prophets, alright, that came out just to lead the sheep astray. Alright, so we just go into some scriptures and close it off. Because we heard enough of this fool. Alright? Now what a scripture just come to my mind there. See, I want to bring it out. It's the book of Ephesians 4 and 22. It says here that he put off concerning the former conversation the old man which is corrupt according to the deceitful lusts. Alright, and the reason I bring out this is because these camps that are not of GMS, they have that, these other camps, they have that deceitful lust still in them. They did not put aside that old man, you know. They still had that old man on. They're still showing it, you know. But verse 23 say here, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Alright? But these men claim to be, you know, men of the Lord, and they just have deceiving spirits on them. Okay? And in order for us to know that, we're supposed to test the spirit. Alright? But we as the men of the Lord in GMS, Lord willing, you know, we test the spirit and we look on. We are the true watchmen, you know, of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay? So I'm going to get into some other scriptures. The second Esdras 15 and 1, it reads, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahushai. Alright? And this is something this is something that the reason I bring out this scripture here is because he mentioned also that, you know, something he mentioned. Salaki.
Yeah, I'm calling all camps. All camps, man. Y'all seen our brothers at WFI, the Watchmen, get attacked by them Palestinians in Chicago. I'm calling all camps to pull up this Saturday, man. This weekend, man, round 2, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? We need to stand by our brothers and pull up. We finna pull up, all right? And we want round 2. We want the smoke with the Palestinians, with the Israelis, calling all camps. We finna pull up. We finna pull up for our brothers.
Alright. Salaki there. Alright. So we supposed to speak the words, you know, with truth and sincerity, you know, the words of prophecy, you know, which the Lord say he will put in our mouths. Alright? But these other camps and them, look at what they taking part in. They taking part in folly, you know, in warlike behavior. Alright? The Lord did not send us out there as to fight war, you know, to stand against the heathen nations and whatnot, and try to fight them back, you know. This is not our job. Our job is to preach the word. It is very simple. Just preach the word. Is either the people will hear or forbear, and that is it. We just have to preach the word, preach about prophecy, tell everyone, tell Israel, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians to turn back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Alright? This is all we have to do. We are watchmen. Watch and pray. Not to go out there and war and fight. Alright? And he's saying calling all camps. Like if it is GMS is going to be there, GMS is not going to be there. GMS is 100% truth. And these other camps is not 100% truth. Alright? So if you're following them camps, hey, you can't be following them camp and then coming and listening to us. Alright? Because it's only in GMS you will get the 100% truth. Alright? By listening to a lot of different camps at the same time, you end up becoming bugged out. Alright? You don't want to be like that. Hey, and these are the camps and them who took the bag. They are just more or less like you call it agents. Alright? This is how these individuals are. They are like agents. They're just here to deceive. And this is also something that Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the top banking families, the small hatters, they are going to use against us men in GMS. Alright? They're going to say, hey, you all are the black Hebrew Israelites. You always have guns, weapons, on the streets and preaching. Or they just have all kind of, they're fighting against other nations and brawling and whatnot. They will come with all these different things and use these things as a excuse, to come against us, to blackmail us, right? This is just a tactic, all right? And those individuals there that are show, they are just there to do that, But it is the will of the Lord, It is the will of the Lord. It's the Lord movie. Because the famine of the word is coming. And it's coming very soon. Alright? You'll get that in the book of Amos. Amos 8 and 11. It reads, Behold, the day come, saith the Lord Yahushai, thy power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but the hearing the word of the Lord. Alright? So with those individuals that are shown there, right, where they come in to cause havoc, to cause strife and whatnot against other people and whatnot, the Lord is not out of confusion. He's not dealing with these people. These people have deceiving spirits on them. Alright? That's what they have on them, deceiving spirits. And this is also going to cause the famine of the word to come across. Alright? Now I'll go to the book of 1 Kings. Now I just want to show you something here. Alright? This is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Alright? Showing that he controls both sides. The right hand side and the left hand side. Right? The right hand side which is good and the left hand side which is evil. Alright? It says here, this is just straight to the point, for the essence of time. 1 Kings 22 and 21. And there came forth a spirit and stood before the Lord Yahweh and said, I will persuade him. And the Lord said unto him, Wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lion spirit in his mouth, and in his mouth of all his prophets. You see? So this individual you're seeing on your right hand side here, he have that spirit on him right now. Alright? And a lot of them who's following him. So beware. Beware and understand that these are not the men of the Lord. Alright? They have elects in the midst of them. They're going to wake up soon. Alright? But these fellas and them, they will have to pay. They will have to answer to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know why it is just didn't his people are astray. Alright? So it says here, and he said, thou shalt persuade him and prevail also. Go forth and do so. Alright? The Lord sent him. Alright? So this is just showing you that the Lord controls the right and the left. He sent a lion spirit unto those men. Alright? To go out there and to play the preaching, you know, teaching a lot of deceit, wickedness, you know, thinking they're doing something good, and then getting into fights with the heathen nation, you know. We are not to go by the heathen nation and preach to them, you know. Alright, I will go into the scripture here. It's the book of Jeremiah 23 and 1, right? And this is for also them these pastors or these church that all just follow, alright? But I also classing it with these other men, these false prophets, alright? It says here, woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord Yahweh. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, thy power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock, and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I would visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith the Lord. Alright? So that's some chilling kind of things right there, you know. You don't want to be being a lion spirit, you know, having a lion spirit on you, teaching the wrong doctrines, teaching leading the sheep astray, you know, and then feeling that, you know, you're doing something correct. You don't want to be like that. Alright? Because we out here just to feed the sheep, you know, not to attack, you know, not to attack anyone. As the scripture said, that's roughly paraphrasing. We are to be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. Alright? Because we are out there amongst wolves. Alright? We are sheep amongst wolves. When you look at a sheep is a very quiet, peaceful, meek animal, you know. It's not going to harm you and attack you and bite you and them kind of thing. A wolf is more aggressive. Alright? So all that big talk, big man talk, he talking there that, you know, they want to come up and pull up and line up and preach or do whatever they want to do, look for our next brawl again. You know, hey, the Lord not dealing with them. You know, the Lord is not a author of confusion. Alright? But again, this is the Lord's movie and they are playing their part. Now, Just want to bring out like 2 more scriptures and close it off. This is this scripture here I wanted to get. This is Matthew 7:15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are raving wolves. Alright? This is what they are. Alright? This is what these fellas are. This is what they are. They want to attack. They want to talk big. They took the bag and want to do what? Set up traps. So Esau Edom will say, hey, this is what are they doing? It's time to take them off the streets. They lead them people astray and all these kind of thing. They're looking for whatever reason. But always keep in mind, Yehovah Hashem Yahushua always watching. Alright? It says here, verse 16, ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns, or figs of thistles? Verse 17, even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruits. Alright? And this is what those other camps are. They are corrupt. It's not to be around them, not to listen to them. If you really want to be saved, you really want to follow the Lord, listen to the men of the Lord in GMS. Alright? Starting from the head apostles of the Great Millstone. Keep that in mind. This is the book of 1 John 4:1. It reads, Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit, whether they are of power, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Alright? And the many false prophets are this gentleman here also.
At Watchman, we finna pull up for our brothers at Watchman, and we going in, goddamn.
So as the Lord say, just roughly paraphrasing, we are not to avenge ourselves, we wait on him, until he rise up to the prey. Alright, so with that, I'd like to give all praises and all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Shalom.